Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Today we're going to try and go through a few boxes. Today I've got box number 3 and box number 4 up here on the table. And we've got chess, 334 combinations and games. It's in really good shape. And there we go. It's got the dust jacket, keep it dust free. And this book includes 5,334 different instructional situations, many taken from real matches, including 306 problems for checkmate in 1 move, 3,412 mates in 2 moves, 744 mates in 3 moves, and 600 miniature games, 144 simple end games, and 128 tournament game combinations, plus solutions for the basic rules in the game and international biography. It's a great book. And this one here is Reuben Fine, a comprehensive record of an American chess career, 1929 through 1951, by Adrian Woodger. This book's like brand new. It's Reuben Fine, circa 1974 through 1975. All 5 photographs of this book are courtesy of Edward Winter. Library of Congress, publication data. I don't see whether it was the first or second print. This one here is Amos Byrne, a chess biography by Richard Forster. Forward by Victor Portroni. McFarlane and Company Incorporated Publishers. The original book was in 1870. This one was printed in 2004. It's the second printing. This one's a beautiful book. Nice book to add to your library. And then we have Bobby Fischer Teaches Chess. This one's got some wear on it. It's been well used. It's got, here it says, "Here's to your World's Championship in 1985. Much love, Mother and Dad, Xmas 1972. Copyright 1966. This is the fourth printing of the Bobby Fischer book. And here we have Bishop Endings. It's a Batsford book. Book here. I feel like it takes me too long to find these. First published in USSR, English transition, Bradsford, 1977. The book's in great shape. We have a couple that aren't chess books. This one's In the Footsteps of Scott, Roger Ver and Robert Swan. Closer here for you. It has a dust cover with a beautiful gold leafing. Really a nice book. It has a lot of nice pictures in it. It's a nice book. This one here. First published in 1987. It's hard to read the print on this page because it's printed over a beautiful picture. So this is Robert Swan nears the South Pole. So he's at the South Pole when he prints this book. Okay, and this one here, we have Victor Korchnyi, My Best Games, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 2, it's the 2001 Ohms edition. And this one's the 2002 Ohms edition. Nice books. And here we have Classic Chess Exercises by Alan C. White. And this was published in 1973. And then we have, this isn't a chess book either, but it's a nice book. The Law is for All by Aleister Crowley. This also has this is a gift from somebody. It says, to Mary, do what thou shalt do, the whole of the law. Happy birthday, 97. For pure will, unassigned of purpose, delivered from the last of result, is every way perfect. Love is the law, love under will, Harry. Love is the law. You wouldn't get anywhere without it. Okay, this one is Chess Strategy by Edward Lasker. This is To Alf, the board and men will soon arrive. This must have been given before a game. And this book, 1931, first published in 1915. This is a reprint, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th print. And then we have Modern Chess Openings by R.C. Griffith and J.H. White, completely revised by Reuben Fine. This is an older book. London, January 1939. And this is the 6th edition of this book. Then we have Modern Chess Openings. This also has a sleeve. It has the gold leafing. It's McKay Pittman Publishers. And this is the 5th printing, December 1977. But this is a nice book there that I show you. It's a pretty yellow with the gold leafing. And then we have the Sicilian Dragon, new and revised. Gutfeld and Schuler. And this is the second edition. Second edition. Next book. And then we have The Plot Against the Church. It's not a chess book, but it's a nice book. And this was printed in 1967, and it's the second printing. That's it for, I did box number 4 first. This box is stuffed. First one is the Elkine for the tournament player. This is a new edition. First published 1985. This is the second edition in 1991. Then we have Foundations of Stress Strategy. By Lars Bo Hansen, Applying Business Methods to Chess Preparation and Training. And first published in the UK, 2005, and I believe this is the first edition. And then we have Accelerated Dragon, Marconzi Variation, B36, B39. And let's see. First published in 1995. First edition. And then we have this one, which is a little different. It's got a different binding on it. The Chess Player. I'm not sure how to pronounce that German name. I'll let you figure it out. And then we have 1971. This was sold by the Chess Vineyard in Las Vegas. This one here, this is Everyman's Chess. Chess Brilliancy. 250 historic games from the Masters. Picture that board grabs you. First published in 2002. This is the first edition. Well, wait a minute, maybe not. Everyman's Chess? Yes. Okay, yes, it is the first edition. And this one, Paul Kurz, Best Games, by Pergamon Press, Volume 2, Open and Semi-Open Games. First edition. And here we have Notice most of these books don't even have a crease in them, like they were never read. They're in very good condition. This is comprehensive chess course series, chess tactics for the tournament player. By the Grandmasters. This is the second edition. Then we have Starting Out the Sicilian Dragon by Everyman's Chess. There we go, beautiful book. First published in 2005. Looks like this is the 5th edition. And it's got some wear. Nice cover though. This is the Benko Gambit. Paul Benko explains the dynamic winning strategy for black. And this is the 4th edition, copyright 1973. This is printed in the United States of America. And here we go again, chess games. And this really applies to today to a lot of you who play on the computers. This is Chess and Computers by David Levy. First published in 1976. Looks like it's the 1st edition. And then we have, this is New Traps in the Chess Openings by Al Horowitz. 175 modern traps that win games. And this is published by Arco Publishing Company. Printed in the United States, copyright 1964. And it looks like it's a 1st edition. This is the Pan Book of Chess, Gerald Abrams. This is the 5th printing, printed in Great Britain. This is one of those foreign books that I don't know how to read, but we can all read the games. It's self-explanatory. And this one here is another foreign book. Wax-Natsky. Chess Digest. This was printed in 1976. This is Kerr's Best Games of Chess, 1931 through 1948, chosen and animated by Fred Heinsfeld. Game 80. This is 1931 to 1948. And this is a 1st edition. Nice book all the way through. Yeah, it's a nice book. The Modern Chess Sacrifice. It's on the theory and sacrifice and classification of sacrifices by type. Copyright 1978. first edition. This one here is Falkbeer Counter Gambit, edited by Colin Leach. This is printed in Great Britain, first published in 1977. This is reprinted in 1988. And then we have Chinese Chess for Beginners. Copyright 1989. And this is the second printing, April 1992, printed in Japan. And then we have Comprehensive Chess Course Series, The King in Jeopardy. It's an interesting cover. This is a first edition. It's a pretty book. Okay. This is Blockade by Aaron Nimovich. Chess Enterprises Incorporated. Printed in Pennsylvania. This book is English translation of the 1925 B. Kagan Berlin edition. So copyright 1980. This one here is The Complete Chess Strategy, Volume 2, Principles of Pawn Play and the Center. Lucan Kochman. Reprinted in 1978. The original printing was in 1976. There we go. Okay. This one's 500 Italian Miniatures by Bill Wall. Uh, 1987. First edition. There we go. And this one here is Winning with Chess Psychology. Copyright 1991. This is the first edition. We like to try and get the first edition on all these books. The Games of Joe's Raul Casablanca, revised second edition. So this is the second edition. Okay, and then we have the B5 Sicilian. I don't like that book. It has wear, it's not pretty. Okay, we have Korsdashni's Chess Games, edited by David Levy and Kevin O'Connell, with an introduction by Bill Hartson. And this one here it's 1979. Uh, 1979. And this is How Computers Play Chess by David Levy and Monty Newborn. And we have first edition. So it's another one on how to play these computers and when. Okay. This one is a little different. It's not chess book, but it's Lost Legends of the West. Lore, legends, characters, myths that grew out of the Old West. It has a sleeve. And it has, well, you can see that. And this book, copyright 1970. This is the first from Rotary Press edition, published in 1996. This one has a little rip in it. It's also a foreign book, so I can't read it to you. But we can read. Okay. Casablanca's Best Chess Endings, 60 complete games. It's Dover Books. J.R. Casablanca. This is a reprint. The Casablanca book originally was in 1942. This was done in 1978. And then we have, this is an older book, Modern Benoni Dynamics, Logics, Diagnosis. This is 1976. Printed and bound, special type. Now this has a special type in it. It looks different than a lot of the books. It's almost like somebody typed it with a typewriter. Try and find a year on this. 1976. And then we have classic chess problems by pioneer composers. I keep cutting my head off on you guys. I don't like seeing myself on it anyway. Okay. Copyright 1970. First edition. So here we go on that one. You know they're old. They got this. They still have these stickers on them. Okay. This one's Chess Tactics by Alexander Kotov. This is a really older book. This was sold by LeBates Chess International, Anaheim. First published in the United States in 1983. And this is the estate of Alexander Kotov, 1983. Okay. And I'll show you that. That's the older book. Then we have New Winning Techniques, chess exercises for players of all levels, featuring 100 actual positions from recent tournament and match play by Bruce Pandolfin. Fireside Chess Library. And there's a note to the man that originally owned the book. You're the best thing that's happened to me. I love you so much. That's nice. first edition, 1991. Take that one again. All the books are in good shape. Okay, this is Neil McDonald, Practical In-Game Play. Maybe somebody will buy this whole thing and give themselves a great chess collection. This is by Cardigan Press, first edition. $1997, I think. 1996. 1996. And this is Secrets of the Pawn Endings, forward by John Nunn. First published in 2000. Printed in Great Britain. Copyright 2000. First edition. First edition. This is a full box. Okay, this is David E. Welch, Computer Chess again. Covers programming techniques, history style, and rules for the novice as well as the expert. Contains 89 announced games from the major 1982 computer chess events. It's copyright 1984. Printed in the United States, first edition. This is Harry Golombek, The Game of Chess, by Penguin Books. This is an older book. First published in 1954. This book was published in 1980. Let's see. So this would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 16th edition. This is The Art of Chess Analysis by Jan Tinman, International Grandmaster. RHM Press, Pittman House. Copyright 1980. Then we have Vienna Game and Gambit. A.E. Santasiri, Ken Smith, and a revised second edition. I don't even have to look at second edition. It says right on the front. Okay. This one here is Test and Improve Your Chess by Lev Albert, Cardigan Press, Cardigan Chess. This is 1989, first edition. Oh no, this is reprinted in 1994. So this is 1994 edition. Q&A. This one here is M. Tobadov, Demon Gambit. This is another German book. It's a nice looking book. And you've got the cover. Under etch. Okay. And this is is another foreign book. I don't have the name on it. Okay. Same here. Another foreign book. I think this one's Russian. Chess for Beginners, a picture and guide. Pictures and guides. This is the 9th printing in 1966, originally printed in 1959. And this is How to Beat Your Chess Computer. How to Beat the Computer Again. First American edition, 1992. This was early. This is about when Windows came out. Okay, this is Rubinstein's Chess Masterpieces, 100 Selected Games. Copyright 1941. This Dover edition, first published in 1960, is an unabridged and adulterated reproduction of the work, first published in the Chess Review in 1941. There we go. Okay. This is another foreign book. I have a lot of foreign books. This is foreign. These are all foreign books. You can get the name off of that. And then I believe this one's Russian too. I think this is a pile of Russian. All gives you insights though on how the world works. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this one. It's going to be the end of this one, and then I'm going to go into box 5 and box 6 and see if we can get to box 7 and 8.